Imagine a realm where robust knights not only demonstrated valor in battles, but also exhibited sculpted physiques as a testament to their strength and discipline. Welcome to a fantastical version of the Middle Ages, intertwining the world of bodybuilding with the epoch of castles, crusades, and chivalry. Bodybuilding, characterized by deliberate muscle development through weight training, meticulous nutrition, and often a competitive showcase of physical prowess, indeed traces its formal origins not to the medieval era but to the 19th century. Eugene Sandow, often hailed as the father of modern bodybuilding, brought the practice into the limelight during the late 1800s, emphasizing not only strength but also an aesthetically pleasing physique. Bodybuilding would burgeon, particularly in the United States, becoming a symbol of physical perfection and a beacon of the indomitable human spirit. Contrastingly, the Middle Ages, spanning from the 5th to the late 15th century, offered a starkly different narrative, where physicality was largely framed within the context of labor, survival, and war. The period, especially in Europe, was punctuated by feudal systems, territorial conquests, and, significantly, the Crusades, shaping a society where physical strength was undoubtedly revered, but not in the pursuit of aesthetic muscularity, as seen in bodybuilding. In the United States today, physicality often interlinks with pursuits of leisure or professional athleticism, like bodybuilding. However, for the medieval populace, physical demands were innately tied to survival, sustaining livelihoods, and fulfilling feudal obligations. In terms of body aesthetics and health practices, the medieval era presented a dichotomy. The physical form was admired for its functional capabilities, rather than its aesthetic appeal. Robustness and a hearty physique were typically associated with good health, and were often considered desirable, especially amidst the nobility. In a hypothetical scenario, where the medieval world embraced bodybuilding as a practice, one could envisage a fusion where the strength training of knights and warriors transitioned beyond mere functionality towards an art, a deliberate sculpting of the physique not just for war, but for aesthetic, cultural, or even symbolic representation. In a scenario where bodybuilding culture pervades the medieval world, legends of warriors and kings might weave seamlessly into the tapestry of a society that extols not only martial prowess, but also a meticulously sculpted physique, becoming symbols of strength, victory, and divine aesthetic physicality. Despite the medieval era being characterized by a rudimentary understanding of anatomy compared to today's knowledge, it wasn't devoid of insights into human physiology. In these speculative times, medieval physicians and scholars, particularly during the later periods, would explore human anatomy, fueling an underlying curiosity and capability to innovate, especially in the realms of warfare and physical labor. Picture the medieval blacksmith, a pivotal figure within any significant settlement, wielding the skills to craft not only weapons and armor, but also primitive weight-training implements. The use of rocks, logs, or other naturally available materials could serve as basic training equipment, enabling the creation of simple yet effective muscle-building routines. In this realm, where muscularity becomes a symbol of power, social status, and even moral virtue, knights and warriors might find their physical aesthetic as crucial as their combat abilities, influencing various aspects of their lives, from societal standing to martial alliances. A physically formidable warrior could potentially influence tactical evolutions in warfare, becoming either specialized units within an army or symbols of inspiration and morale amidst the brutalities of medieval combat. As the appreciation of muscular aesthetics permeates through societal norms, art and literature, always mirroring the prevailing societal ideals, might undergo a transformation. Depictions of heroism and virtue could become intrinsically linked with visible muscularity, where sculptures, paintings, and tales celebrate the muscular form, intertwining physical aesthetics with notions of morality, bravery, and nobility. Armor designs might evolve to accentuate the physique beneath, showcasing exaggerated, artistically sculpted breastplates that highlight pectorals, abs, and obliques, not only serving as protective gear but also a reflection of a knight's physical and moral prowess. Such a transformative shift would permeate throughout knightly codes and ideals, with physical strength and muscle cultivation symbolizing a knight's dedication, discipline, and moral character. In such an era, even as patriarchal norms prevail, iconic women who defy conventional molds could be celebrated in a unique light. With a societal shift towards admiring muscular aesthetics, a redefinition of feminine ideals could emerge, where muscle and might harmoniously coexist with traditional notions of beauty, altering female strength perception from being an anomaly to an aspiration. Women warriors, although rare historically, might be heralded with increased recognition and prominence, becoming symbols of both martial and physical excellence. These muscular women warriors could become focal points for tales, songs, and artworks, as their physical prowess becomes synonymous with their legend. On an economic front, this cultural shift towards prioritizing physical development could catalyze the emergence of new professions and industries. Blacksmiths might diversify their craft from weaponry to creating weights and training equipment, and trainers, skilled in the knowledge of muscle and strength building, could find themselves in high demand across various societal classes. Artists, sculptors, and writers, echoing the zeitgeist of their era, could begin to emphasize physical form and muscularity within their works, aligning with the muscular aesthetic. Muscular angels, saints, and divine beings could become prevalent in medieval art, symbolizing celestial might with visible, sculpted musculature, thereby forging a potent visual metaphor of divine strength, protection, and vitality that permeates society at multiple levels. If you enjoyed this muscle-bound journey through time, do flex that like button, share the video with your history-loving friends, and be sure to subscribe for more exciting, hypothetical dives into the diverse epochs of the past.